111 W.P.O.T. FM, the Wild Man Steve here, keeping you informed, keeping you rocking, and keeping you alive here on the online airwaves of W.P.O.T. FM, and keeping you informed of upcoming events here in Albuquerque and elsewhere throughout the United States and abroad. Of course, in August we got Heart coming one more time with Heart live here in Albuquerque. I know that the Wild Man's looking forward to that concert event. I've never got to see Heart. I've done a lot of reports with a lot of concerts, a lot of rockers over the years, but never got to meet Heart or see them live. So the Wild Man really looking forward to this one. Then, of course, later on in the year, we've got Kiss once again, the Farewell Tour. They had their first farewell tour way back in the day, and now, of course, they're having another farewell tour. It's hard to say 3 times in a row. It's kind of like Fruit Float. Can't say it 3 times in a row. Kiss Farewell Tour again. But you know what? The Wild Man will be there to represent to those guys. You know what? 60 years old, 70 years old, still carrying that stuff around. Hey, I know how it feels, and I know that they still rock with major authority. And of course, America, we are still under the thumb of oppression under Trump, another day held hostage. But look forward, guys, look forward. Always look forward and don't mind looking back. You know, a lot of people come up to the Wild Man and they go, Wild Man, I like to listen to your stuff, but you do play a lot of old stuff. Man, why you gotta be bringing up old shit? And I'm like, well, you know, sometimes the old days, not too far back, don't get me wrong, but sometimes the days before these major events that changed our nation were kind of cooler, you know, a little more relaxed, a little less paranoid, shall we say. But there was a major event that changed America, a major event that took place, and I don't mean 9/11. I mean 9/11 was awful and horrible, but that's not what led us to Trump. No, there was a major schism in race relations in America, and it took place in the 90s, and unfortunately, it was O.J. Simpson. And we still can't get over that one, but you know what does make for a TV show? But back in those days before O.J., everybody was a little more relaxed, a little more kicked back, and, you know, trying to get along a lot more. Now, not that 9/11, you know, helped it. Don't get me wrong. 9/11 didn't but one little bit. However, we still seem to have the same hang-ups we had back in the O.J. trial. But in the O.J. trial, it made everything, including, you know, certain parts of our language, you know, the debate, the conversation of the times, and it got crazy, but it was also entertaining and funny, and that's why they make mini-series and documentaries to this day, and WPOT was also there to document these historic events. Never forget your history, folks. There's nothing wrong with looking back. Nothing wrong with looking back to rock, nothing wrong with looking back for history, to rock history for answers. Even rock and roll party history does have some relevancy in today's world. And that's what WPOT is all about. We're kind of showing you what it was like back in the day, and we're going to take you into yesteryear as well. This is 111 WPOT. Let's take you back in time right now, baby. Show you what I mean. 111 WPOT, the highest and craziest station in the nation.